Hey YouTube, welcome to Trevor's Vinyl World. I just got off work. It's 5 in the morning. I kind of like this time of the day. Not a lot of people around. Just chilling in my car. Gonna listen to some hip hop on the way home. I ordered a vinyl record earlier. I ordered it's a newer version of the Marshall Mathers LP. There's a special 2019 version that obviously came out 6 years ago, but I didn't know about that. There's 10 extra songs on it. So it's still the Marshall Mathers LP, but it's got like a bonus 10 extra songs. So and I ordered that, and I wasn't even planning on ordering anything. What I was doing was trying to look up Eminem's very first album before Marshall Mathers LP, called the Infinite. I've never actually listened to that. I know that the song Infinite gets high praise, but I believe the whole album in general, people aren't in love with it. But I've never listened to any other song on it. So I wanted to check that out because I was talking with a coworker who's a big Eminem fan, and I'm a big Eminem fan. I know he's kind of slipping these last couple of years, and I kind of wish he would transition to just being a producer and let the younger guys do the rapping. But in his prime, I mean, Eminem was awesome, and I'm still a big fan. But anyways, when I was looking for Infinite, not only did I find this Marshall Mathers LP special version, but also there's a rapper named AZ. And sometimes we just miss things. Like I'm a big rap fan, but obviously there's a lot of artists that you can't know about everybody. You just can't. And I was a big Nas fan, still am, and I guess this guy, along with Nas and Foxy Brown, and let's see who else, some guy named Carmega and Nature. They all started a rap group called The Firm way back in the day, like in 1996. I did not know that. But anyways, this guy AZ, he's had 10 solo studio albums. He's been on a whole bunch of mixtapes. He's got a whole bunch of kind of like compilation albums. I mean, when you look up his discography, it's quite a bit. It all started back in 1995 with Doe or Die, and that got a lot of praise. I was listening to that last night, and it's really good. He kind of reminds me of Nas, same kind of style, just kind of that Brooklyn, New York attitude, kind of quick wit, nice, sharp lyrics. He's kind of not soft, but there are some times where it's almost like the person mixing it didn't do a good job. Like the saxophone or the instruments are a little louder than him, but man, he is a good rapper. Again, AZ, look him up. He's one of those two, like his whole albums are available just on YouTube, like Doe or Die. I started with that one. It's from 1995. It's really good. And no, I'm gonna check out some of his others. I love discovering new artists. There was one night where I was just looking for, I forget what I was looking for, and I just accidentally found Benny the Butcher, and man, I went on like a week binge where I was only listening to Benny the Butcher. He is a good rapper. He kind of is with West Side Gun and Conway the Machine. I may have mentioned him before, but no, this AZ, I'm gonna check him out. I have high hopes. I guess there's some magazine too that called him the most underrated rapper of all time. You know, it kind of makes me think of, I believe his name was Cage, Cage. And back in the day, Eminem would always reference him like in Eminem's raps. So finally, I was like, "Who is this Cage guy?" And when I looked him up, I was like, "Man, this guy's really good." So yeah, there's just people out there, you know, like maybe they didn't have a good manager, or maybe I just missed it on this guy. I had never heard of this guy in my life, AZ. Um, and there's so many artists out there that you know you're not gonna be able to know them all. So that's one thing I love about um, researching music and looking for records and going online looking for new albums to just listen to. Um, you know, you always find something new. So, anyways, just wanted to share that. When I do get my new to me Eminem record, I'll show that off. I'm probably going to go try to pick up some new records here in a couple days. But not much else going on. Yeah, just got off work. Just gonna relax a little bit. Um, yeah, not much else, I guess. And if you like this video, please, you know, don't be afraid to subscribe to the channel or send this to a friend of yours. Um, yeah. And anyways, let's see. Trying to think of anything else going on. Seems like, yeah, not much going on, I guess. But I know I kind of mentioned like the Gene Simmons thing in my last video. I know he's not a big fan of hip hop being in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but it is sort of weird that he's just bringing it up all of a sudden, and I don't think anything's going to change with that. You know, rap is here to stay. Half of what I listen to is probably rap. It's probably like a good 50% rap, and then and I say rap. I know some people laugh at that, like everybody says hip hop now, but when I was growing up, you had hip hop, like hip hop groups, but if you were really good at rapping, you were a rapper, and I still kind of live by that. I mean, obviously, there are certain people that make hip hop music, and maybe they're not a good rapper, but um, but yeah. But no, I'd say I listen to half rap, and then I listen to a lot of like punk rock and you know, stuff that's like alternative rock from the 90s, some hair metal. Been listening to a lot of Rat lately. But yeah, I gotta mix it up because it's like, you know, you put on like I listen to a full album. I like to go on YouTube, look up like for instance, Rat full album, and then it's like 58 minutes or an hour of Rat. But I like it when groups have someone else that, you know, sings every once in a while. Like, it's not always the same person. Like, you don't need every song to sound the exact same. But anyways, yeah, hope everybody's doing well. And, you know, and until next time, take care and talk to you later. Thank you.